3 days after David Carter disappeared, his phone sent a message. Not a call, not a missed notification, a message. "I'm still here." But investigators quickly discovered something even more disturbing. The message came from a location David Carter had never visited before. And when detectives arrived there, they realized something about this case was far more sinister than anyone had imagined. Using mobile carrier data, investigators traced the signal from David's phone. The coordinates pointed to the far edge of the city, a deserted industrial district long forgotten by most residents. Few businesses still operated there, and after sunset, the area was almost completely empty. But according to the phone records, David's device had been active there for nearly 7 minutes. 7 minutes that could hold the key to his disappearance. At the center of the signal location stood an abandoned warehouse. The building had been shut down for more than 10 years. Its windows were shattered, its metal doors rusted from years of neglect. To anyone passing by, it looked completely deserted. But detectives had a feeling something had happened inside. Something recent. Investigators entered the warehouse cautiously. Dust blanketed the concrete floor. Old machinery sat motionless in the shadows. For a moment, it seemed like the place had been untouched for years, until one detective noticed something strange. Footprints. Fresh footprints. Someone had been here recently, and judging by the pattern, there had been more than one person. Minutes later, detectives made a chilling discovery. Half hidden beneath a pile of broken wood and debris was a smartphone. David Carter's phone. The same phone that had sent the mysterious message to his sister. The device was powered off, but the message had already been delivered. And when forensic investigators examined the phone, they uncovered something even stranger. The message hadn't been sent by someone typing. It had been scheduled, programmed to send automatically. Someone had deliberately set the phone to send that message. But that raised an even darker question. If David hadn't sent the message himself, then who did? And why leave the phone behind in a deserted warehouse? Investigators began to suspect something terrifying. David Carter's disappearance may not have been random. It may have been carefully planned. But the most shocking discovery came later that evening. While reviewing nearby security cameras, detectives found footage from a small repair shop across the street. The camera had captured the warehouse entrance, and at exactly 11:52 p.m. the night David disappeared, a car pulled up outside the building. A single person stepped out. The figure walked toward the warehouse door and disappeared inside. But when detectives enhanced the footage, they realized something unbelievable. They recognized the person. It was someone David trusted, someone who knew him very well. The question now was no longer just where David Carter was. The question was, why had someone close to him been at that warehouse the night he vanished? And what had really happened inside that building? The answer would shock everyone involved in the investigation. But that revelation was still to come, to be continued in episode 3. If you enjoyed this episode of Hidden Mysteries, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. Because in episode 3, investigators uncover the identity of the mysterious figure seen entering the warehouse that night. And the truth behind David Carter's disappearance becomes even more disturbing. Subscribe now and stay tuned for episode 3.